Hello everybody, Empires and Puzzles fans. August has left and September is upon us. It is actually August 28th as I make this video, and there are 2 days and 12 hours left to the Valahalla event, and there are some great heroes this month. The game may be broken with Frigg. Let's do a pull and see if I can get her one last time. I love using Sentry's method, but as we can see I have no silver coins. I should wait until I get them. I actually do believe in the superstition. I've had about 15 or 16 pulls. Let's see what we get. It's purple. I got Fura. That stinks. I expected stinky. So it's been a busy month, and wow, it's been a busy month this August. I pulled, I don't even remember what the event was. Merlin is almost max. Grim is almost max. I have my characters that I'm working on. Team 3. You can't see where I point. I pulled an Ari in Atlantis Rises. She's coming along. I pulled Coggin. Wow, I wish I knew how to go through my characters. I beat the first Hero Academy, so I should be able to beat it each time. I tried to get tricky with it. Don't do that. Just make a list of what you beat it with the first time. Use that list. I was trying to beat like the first and second levels with all unleveled ones to be tricky. I lost a few times in the first 5 levels. It wasn't worth. I could have used all 3s and 4s, I now realize. And I still have that top roster ready. Let's see, where is an Ari? There is an Ari. Not the best pull. Coggin, that's as far as he goes because gloves are a commodity. Gloves, commodity. 2. Merlin's going to max. Grim is going to max. The event last month was Pirates. I got a bunch of Vodniks and nothing else. I don't spend that much on the game. I just spend on 10 pull. I like spending on this game sometimes. I don't recommend it. You don't have that much to show for a digital game. Sentry's method is the method of pulling 3s and 3s, 3 troops or 3-star heroes from the silver summons, and then you make your gold pulls after that. Whether it's a thing or not, I really want somebody to do a video. Somebody who collects data. I don't want to be the data collector. I don't want to make the game a job. I'm almost level 82. A couple hours ago, my last Titan strike, I had my highest strike to date. Let's see the files. 83,000. My purples are coming along. Yellow is my best color to strike for. Frigg may be the best hero in the game. I think I was just saying that. That's why I did the summon. People think the game might be broken. Frigg could be better than Teloria. She's fast. She hits 100%, but if you have 7 or 8 tiles on the board, it's a lot better than that. Plus, she gives defense down for a long time. I watched Anchor's video. When I was asked about her, I said very good. I knew she was very good, but I didn't know how good. Now my answer is one of the best. I would pull in this Valhalla and try and get Heimdall tier, or Frigg, the one I was just talking about. Hero of the Month Zoc is cool. Most of my alliance got him. I did not. Let's get into next month. Next month's hero is Bai Yeong. I'm not looking at the card. Bai Yeong. Another panda. A 5-star panda. The first 5-star panda. Basically like another Melosi. I figure if you didn't get Melosi, this could be your consolation prize. Bai Yeong, what it does, deals 255 damage to the target, and the target gets negative 95% accuracy, so they're likely going to miss for a turn. It applies to special skills. Kick them when their special is up, and that'll put them down. And the target gets they can't heal for a turn, basically. They get 5% healing for a turn and 5% accuracy for a turn, so they're probably not going to hit. It basically disables a target, and it hits him for 255. And it's a fast hero, so it's going to be a good hero. It's going to be a B. I don't see it being a C. I don't see it being an A either. Maybe a B+. I see the element link. A decent attack. A pretty average hero. A B. A good hero, not a great hero. Event next month is Wonderland. It's my third time doing Wonderland. Wonderland was my first event. I do not have a hero from Wonderland. Maybe I'll go hard at Wonderland. I can't wait for the next costume chamber to come around. I think they've got about a third or a fourth of the characters left. They could either do it in thirds or fourths. Sabina is strong for me. She doesn't have a costume. Basically, Bold Tusk is one of my best characters, and I have 2 Bold Tusks ready, and I cannot nab the costume. I wish I could. I've gotten a few costume regards. I've gotten a few of the regard costumes, rather. The regard costume was my first costume. I had it forever, and I didn't have the character. But I did have a few of the costumes. That's a great character. Kiro's a great character, and Bold Tusk is a great character. We can see I have a fully emblem Bold Tusk. I do not have the costume. And the costume makes the fully emblem character so much more powerful. My regard is nearly where my Quintus is. So if you get a costume character and you put emblems on it, it's going to be, a 4 is basically going to be a max 5 without emblems. These are just great things to notate. I gotta do the scheduler. We're never gonna get done this video. That's my Titan Strike. First, talk about the schedule and give the screenshot, and then we'll give the event. That is the event. Let's go back. Let's get the schedule up. Let's flip it so it's easy to see. I recommend trying to get heroes from Valahalla right now. They're great. Frigg is so great, and she's got an increased chance. If you spend, now might be the time. Try and pull Frigg. Kimdall and Tyr are nice consolation prizes. Fenrir. There's a lot of good heroes missed. I would like the event to be complete, and I said I wasn't going to pull till the event was complete, but it's going to be a while. I think we've got 3 to 5 more months until the event completes, and it might become an Atlantis Rises thing. I don't know what they call it. Valhalla Quakes, Valhalla Rumbles, Valhalla Surfaces, like Atlantis Rises. Enough talking. We've got 2.5 more days of Valhalla, and then comes September, with Bai Yeong as the hero of the month. On Wednesday the 2nd, we have Trials of Strength, and as always, I say this, and I'm going to say it before I start reading the calendar. This all comes from beta. Everything can be changed. Everything can be different. I know last month my days were a few days off with like the emblems. Most of the dates for events, like big events, were pretty accurate, but the trials dates were pretty off. They were there. The events were there. They were just minus or plus 2 or 3 days. So I'm going to say that as a prelude to this calendar. So on Wednesday, let's make it small so it can be blown up by you guys. This is where you'd want a screenshot. On Wednesday the 2nd, we have Trials of Strength for Barbarian and Fighter emblems. On the 3rd, we have Atlantis Rises. I wish it was long again. It's very short again. People love it. It's a great place to farm. I've switched more farming to Atlantis Rises than Riddles of Wonderland. I need the farmed goods. I need the time. It takes a long time to auto over and over and over again. It's pretty easy while you're doing mindless work. I find mindless tasks like washing dishes, cleaning apartment during like a challenge event, and I just keep autoing Rare 3 because it's the most XP in the game. However, it is time consuming and it is a monotonous process. It's gotten me a few extra levels, so I like it. Atlantis Rises, 3 days, the 3rd through the 5th. Farm. Trials of Fortitude, Cleric and Druid emblems, both very important to me. I have strong Clerics now, I have strong Druids. I can do all the emblem challenges at max level. Sometimes it takes a few items, other times it doesn't. Trials of Fortitude on the 6th, Cleric and Druid emblems. Far Home Pass, we're at Frost March right now. Always do those huge quests to get the goods if you can. Watch anchor videos of a basic team to use. Figure out a basic team that works well. Figure out why a team is going to work and have synergy for getting events like Frost March and Far Home Pass done. I believe Far Home Pass gets you compasses and maybe Damascus Blade. I like the picture videos because they show me the item. There's nothing on the 8th. On the 9th, we have Trials of Mysticism, which give you Wizard and Sorcerer emblems. I thought that was going to be my hardest quest. It was the last one I was able to do. It's just constant healing, and it takes like 30 minutes for me. It's like Sabina, it's like Kirill. Characters like that. It's like Costume Kesharak. It's all healers, and they stay alive, but it takes forever. Any tips there are good. Bring strong items so you can kill. Bring deadly items. Riddles of Wonderland is the 10th through the 14th, a nice long chunk of time. It probably ends at midnight now, which was a good improvement on the game. I will talk about Riddles of Wonderland after. I've never gotten a character from this event. Good characters in Riddle of Wonderland. Alice is one of the best snipers. White Rabbit is one of the best snipers. The Hatter is decent. Shrew is one of the best 3s you can get. Focus on Riddles of Wonderland. It's a great way to level. And there are some good characters. It's probably one of the better challenge events for pulling. The 13th, you have Trials of Serenity, which is Paladin and Ranger emblems. I have a lot of good Rangers, a few Paladins, Costume Sonya. Costumes are extremely useful for the emblem events. So, Riddles of Wonderland runs the 10th through the 14th, if I haven't said it 5 times already. Then you have nothing on the Monday. On Tuesday the 16th, you have... Well, on Wednesday the 16th, rather, you have Shiloh Desert. I believe it's yellows. It's going to give you some stuff for leveling your yellows. The 17th through the 21st, it's also going to overlap the costume event, which comes late this year, is Tavern of Legends. Tavern of Legends is not great to spend money on, but the rewards are divine, so a lot of people are. The 30 pull is a good deal, but I had a guildmate get nothing from the 30 pull, so you spend $30, you get nothing, kind of a waste. I'm just going to use probably regular tokens. I did pay for a few that came with gems. The 30 pull does come with flasks, I guess. I guess you get a few 3 stars and a couple consolation flasks if you get nothing. It's not a pull I've made, but if I come into money and I want to be frivolous, I might. I thought about it this month. I just didn't do it because the odds are lower. The odds of pulling in the tavern are lower than in most other places, but the prizes are great. So 6 of one, half a dozen on the other. The 17th through the 21st is the Tavern of Legends. Start plotting out your teams. I have a list of my top 5 teams, and basically I can do the other stuff with my unleveled 4s and max 3s. It's pretty easy to do the Tavern. Last month was excruciatingly difficult because of things like Persis. I lost a few times. The heroes with healing, undispellable healing immunity, I think that's what you'd call it, were hard to take down. Be careful, it gets tricky some months. It's not going to be the same every month. You're going to have a different legendary hero with different abilities. Figure out what you might get at the low levels and plan ahead for the end. You can switch up your teams, just keep a list of good teams. Anchor did make a video of generic teams that can beat the Tavern of Legend. The Tavern of Legends event, the top of it. It's a useful video with he makes a good aspect on the game. That's a lot of talking about the Tavern of Legends, but it's been out a few months. I beat it the first time and I've beaten it every other time. The second month was hard. I lost like the 6th or 7th round, and it just throws your lineup for a loop. Last month wasn't hard per se, but I lost the earlier levels just trying to use tricky teams and trying to way underpower when I had a lot of 3s and stuff left that I could have been using at the beginning levels. Don't want to waste that world energy. Ninja Stack is supposed to come to the game. Ninja Stack is a challenge event where you can only do it one time. It's like the challenge. You can only do levels one time, and heroes get cursed. So basically a cursed hero can die and you can't use it again. It's something in beta I saw a day tour video on. I wouldn't be surprised if they come up with some surprises soon. That's a potential one that could come soon. The Ninja Stack, it's an event mode like the challenge. part 3 or part 4 of the costumes, the final part or the final third quarter of the costumes would be cool. Hopefully that's coming soon. Let's see, who do I have that would be useful? I have Obakan, I have Sabina. A Sabina costume would be awesome for me. There's a few characters that still need costumes. Dawa costume, she becomes an A+ in her costume. I've had lots of Dawas, I've never leveled one. But there's some characters in Season 1, and I imagine all Season 1 characters will get a costume. My guess is the next one will probably be like October, November if they do it again. I think it would be November in the anniversary if it's the final one. If they cut it into quarters, though, it might be sooner. I don't know how many characters are done. It's probably like a third, 2/3 or 3/4 done. Wow. 2/3 or half the characters of Season 1 are done right now. Terrible with numbers. Okay, a lot of ranting and raving there. The 20th is Trials of Piety, Monk and Clerics. I have good, my monks and clerics are good. I have Tarlac Max. I have Mist. Looking good there, can do it. On the 22nd, the Path of Valorans. So I bet around the 1st or the 2nd of October, we're going to have Path of Valor 5. It's usually about a 12-day gap. So probably October 5th, if I had to guess when Path of Valor 5 starts. The costume event is the 21st through the 23rd. It overlaps the end of the Tavern of Legend. It's very late this month. Love the costume event. Hope there's an upgrade and some new costumes, but I'm not counting on it. Costume event is very affordable. If you watch Anchor videos, it's the #1 cheapest place to pull. You get costumes and heroes. Costumes feed quickly. They make your heroes better. They do a lot. I made a video about the benefits of costumes. Costumes are great. They make Season 1 heroes better. They give you roster depth. Talk that into the ground. On the 23rd, you have Fighter and Wizard emblems, Trials of Decimation. Decent in those categories. Like I said, I can do them all. And on the 24th to the 28th, we're back to where we are this month, and that is Valhalla. I talked up Valhalla at the beginning of this video. Maybe we'll get... Wow, I want to say Hercules, but I know it's not Hercules. I was joking around earlier saying, I want to get Hercules. We might get Thor. We might get Thor next month. There's some good heroes. There's Griffjon. I've seen some of the beta stuff. There's good heroes coming in Valhalla. As we get to the end of it, the heroes are going to be like the Ursinas of Valhalla. So we're going to get some really good heroes, I think, out of Valhalla in the next few months. Frigg may be the best in the game. That was a different phone ringing and it threw my train of thought. So Frigg might be the best in the game right now. From Valhalla, and I think the heroes, some of them might even be better than Frigg in the upcoming months. So, good things to note are Valhalla heroes are going to be strong. Valhalla is on the 24th through the 28th. Morlovia, the seasonal event that probably will run 2 weeks, where you can get the Halloween heroes. Hopefully they add new ones, because Victor is okay. I've had some run-ins with Victor where he kicks my team's butt because he steals their healing. He just snipes off a few characters. They can't heal, they get eaten, and with a strong supporting cast, Victor can be alright. But I got Vlad, and Morlovia was my first seasonal event. It was around the time I started the game. And from it, like I said, I pulled Vlad. Valeria and the heroes in Morlovia just aren't that good. They could use an upgrade. They could use difficult levels. If they did what they did with Easter, I'd be happy. Christmas needs it this year. They could add Frosty the Snowman, the Abominable Snowman. They could add some stuff to make these levels a lot more fun and better. The seasonal event. So Morlovia will probably go 2 weeks starting the 25th. Perks are you can use epic tokens there and make pulls for the seasonal event heroes that you wouldn't usually get. So that overlaps Valhalla. Trials of Nature is Druid and Rogue emblems. Great for me because I have almost over half max Guardian Jackal. I have some emblems on Scarlet. And I have Vela. Vela is my strongest character, and I always like to get emblems for her. So on the 27th, you have Druid and Rogue emblems. And then the month closes out with Trials of Shadows, Rogue and Sorcerer emblems. Unless that's in October, because like I said, give it 2 or 3 days on these schedules. The events, you're going to get Fine Gloves, which I always need in Tombs of Tactics from Farholm. You're going to get the Orb of Magic and Poison Darts from Shiloh Desert. Shiloh Desert. I can say most of these names. Alright, I'm pretty decent at pronunciation. And Morlovia, the rare quest. It's actually probably not the Halloween event. You're going to get Trap Tools in the Royal Tabard. I apologize for calling Morlovia the seasonal event. It is not the seasonal event. It is not October yet. It is October. October will be pushing when Morlovia comes. I don't think it's the seasonal event, though. It's coming right before the seasonal event. The seasonal event will probably go October to November. Okay, let's go on with the video. So that is the schedule for September. Bai Yeong is the hero. The event is Wonderland. Let's take a look at Wonderland. If you need this screenshot, these aren't hard to come by. I just say to Google what I need. Wonderland image, Empires and Puzzles games. You want your reds strong. I always say this, but for Wonderland, you want strong reds. You want strong reds for almost every event. Red seems to be the most savage color, the most brutal hitter, the one that's going to get you through the event the quickest. But with Wonderland, it's a green reflex, so you actually want your reds to be strong. I've got 5 5-star red troops, 5 2-star red troops, just for events. Every time there's a Path of Valor quest that says, like, level your troops, I put a few ones into, like, the 2-star troops. I feed the 2-star troops ones. It gets me through the Path of Valor, and it also makes my challenge team a little bit stronger. I'm stumbling over words today. So basically what you want to do is you want to take a fire team through probably Wonderland. Wonderland is probably the best place to use fire. Your levels, your prizes, the Queen of Hearts. Actually, I forgot Jabberwock in my list. I talked about how good Alice and White Rabbit were, but Jabberwock's an amazing character too. Queen of Hearts is good. Mad Hatter's good. Shoebear's one of the best 3-stars. People love Cheshire Cat. The real bad one to get, I guess, would be like that Diamonds guy. The Captain of Diamonds, I think his name is. If they added new heroes to Wonderland, that would be cool. I don't expect it. I would like to see more changes to the events. When they made changes to Guardians of Teltalk, I thought that was great. I don't know what causes them to decide to make changes. I, as always, do Rare 3 as I point at it and scroll over it. It's the most XP for level. I watch videos on how to do these events. You get a diamond in the first. You try and kill the first stage and get a diamond. You throw items at the second stage, and then you throw all your specials at the third stage. That's how you ace a level in a challenge event. In like the rare one, it's axes and arrows on the second level. Diamond on the first level, axes and arrows on the second level, blast specials on the third, use leftover items. Combos count for more than time. So the more combos you have, the higher your score. You get a combo bonus, you get a time bonus, and you get a health bonus. All those things are what gets you the highest perfectest score. That's really all I have to say about Empires and Puzzles for September. Good luck. May your pulls be good. If you get Frigg, congratulations. I don't see how to turn my camera off. There it goes. Actually, fairly shorter than last month. I am Donald a lot. I hope you enjoyed the video, though, and good luck to you in Empires and Puzzles. Have a great September.